Hey guys, welcome back to another Snobby beer review, and we are continuing on with Three Floyds, and we've got another Imperial IPA from them. This is Arctic Panzer Wolf, and that's the kind of beer that once you hear the name, you're like, yeah, I want to try that. It's just such an unusual and awesome name. It's an American Imperial IPA. It's got great ratings all over the internet, and no, having tried the other Three Floyds Imperial IPAs, I'm sure that we're in for a big treat here. So let's get right down to it. This is kind of like a bright orange, almost yellowy looking, kind of hazy beer. Had just a little bit of a head, almost all white, maybe a little tan. It's sticking around. It looks like it's going to be lacing pretty well. Just a little bit of bubbles coming out. Alright, for the aroma, big hop character. Tons of grapefruit, tons of citrus, maybe a little bit of pine, but just, it's lots and lots and lots of hops. It's also got some orange aroma, and it's got some like mango and other kind of fruity aromas. I mean, this just smells absolutely fantastic. Alright, as for the taste, out of this world, huge amounts of grapefruit. It's just like, I mean, this is like very bitter grapefruit juice. I mean, it's got the pithiness, the zestiness, the juice. It's like biting into a grapefruit, and it's just wonderful. Like the nose, it's got that orange flavor too. This beer is very bitter. Huge amount of bitterness. I said that the Dreadnaught was bitter too. I think this is just a little bit more bitter. So it kind of, I mean, as you take a sip, it kind of like, you know, it has that, I mean, this is like Ruination IPA type bitter, but there's all this other flavor that goes along with it that backs it up, that it's very pleasant if you're a hophead. Not much sweetness in it. I mean, it has all these fruity flavors, but because it's so dry, the sweetness kind of is kind of not present. So the perceived bitterness, I think, is kind of amplified. It's pretty dry. It's not quite as dry as the Dreadnaught, but it's still very drinkable. This one, I think, coats your mouth with a lot more of that bitterness than the Dreadnaught did. I mean, there's also, like, as I breathe in and out right now, there's flavor just all over the place. The carbonation is pretty low. It's not overly carbonated, certainly not undercarbonated. So the score for the Arctic Panzer Wolf, I just love saying that. I'm going to be sad when this bottle's gone because I have to stop saying Arctic Panzer Wolf. But the score, I'm going to go the same as Dreadnaught, 4.5 out of 5. It's like almost right there at the top. My light just flickered. It's almost right there at the top. But, because I mean, it is so dry. You know, it's not like a quenching type of beer. The sweetness is kind of not present. And it is very bitter. That's never happened to me before. Okay, well, that was kind of weird. The light just crapped out on me. I had to pull out a little backup light here, so if it looks a little different, sorry about that, but you gotta stay on your toes down here in the Snobby beer basement. But anyway, I digress. Let's just wrap this up before something else goes wrong. But Arctic Panzer Wolf, I just like saying it. 4.5 out of 5, excellent beer. You know, Three Floyds, I have fallen in love with Three Floyds. This is my first. I grabbed all these all these beers all at once. Most of them happen to be Imperial IPAs, but that's just how it is. So sorry if you got tired of the Imperial IPAs, but You guys know what to do. Grab a beer, leave me a comment. I will see you next time. Let me know what you think of the Arctic Panzer Wolf, and cheers.